she was taping the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion in the evening, but that didn't stop Erika Jayne from getting in a quick workout. The 50-year-old reality star was spotted on Friday afternoon as she left a gym in Los Angeles. She looked relaxed yet sporty in a long-sleeve blue Adidas shirt that she paired with slim black leggings. Erika may have been building up some stamina ahead of the reunion by visiting the gym. The gathering of the robe stars is likely to have plenty of explosive confrontations, and it will almost certainly be heavily devoted to Erika and her estranged husband Tom Girardi's ongoing embezzlement scandal. Andy Cohen, who will be hosting the reunion, revealed that it was still going as of 8 p.m. PST on Friday, when he shared a selfie of himself on set to his Instagram stories, and he teased that it's good. Erika and the rest of the cast will have some time to marinate with the reunion, as it won't be broadcast until October 6. Although she'll be dressed to the nines for the reunion, Erika was as casual as it gets while working up a sweat earlier in the day. She was swallowed up in a baggy blue Adidas shirt that featured the brand's name printed all across her torso and had white stripes running down the sleeves. The singer kept her look low-key with simple black leggings and black ribbed trainers. She had her blonde locks tied up in a top knot and blocked out the piercing sun with chunky black sunglasses. After leaving the gym, Erika hopped into her black Range Rover. Although she looked totally relaxed prior to the reunion, Andy's social media feed indicated it would be a dramatic event for the women. Later on Friday, he snapped a selfie of himself standing outside Erika and Lisa Rinna's trailers. About to film the most highly anticipated reunion in years. "Gonna be a long, fascinating day," he gushed in the caption. It was fitting that the two women's trailers were located next to each other, as Daily Mail.com reported earlier this week that Erika considers Lisa to be the only co-star who's still in her corner. Erika feels like Lisa Rinna is her only true friend on the show, a close friend said. The other women say one thing to her face and something completely different behind her back. Lisa actually has her back. She also singled out Dorit Kemsley for her alleged hypocrisy and called Kyle Richards two-faced. Later on Friday, Erika gave her 2.4 million Instagram followers a glimpse into her reunion preparations. She shared a short clip to her Insta stories with a film still filter that showed her going through hair and makeup. She was already heavily made up, and her golden hair was arranged in thick curlers as she examined herself in the mirror. The robe star courted outrage from social media users after sharing a steamy topless photo to Instagram on Wednesday. She showcased her flat tummy and age-defying figure in the black and white image in which she wore nothing but stilettos and jeweled panties. But several users were outraged over the display, which comes as Jayne and her estranged husband Tom Girardi are being sued for allegedly embezzling millions owed to the families of victims of the Lion Air Flight 610 crash. Although she merely captioned her suggestive photo with sparkling star emojis, people had plenty to say about it in the comments. Several users referenced her legal woes and suggested she was bound for prison. "Take those photos before jail, honey," wrote one person, while another said she had no shame and added the hashtag #ToneDeaf. "I'm sure your fellow inmates-to-be will be happy to see you in jail," teased another person. "Those girls in prison are going to love you," wrote one user on the same wavelength. The reality star was called shameless and accused of practicing for her new stripping gig in another angry comment. "Make that money, girl," teased one user, before telling Jayne to pay your victims. Another blistering comment suggested that Jayne's questionable post was part of advice from her legal team. "I'm sure your attorneys may have advised you to ignore it all and to just go about your business as if nothing is wrong, but that's definitely not working out for you," they wrote. "No clothes and no integrity," read one of the comments, summing up many of the complaints. "How low can you go?" asked a shocked viewer, while another teased Jayne's son must be so proud. Others suggested she was trying to distract herself from paying attention to all those orphans and widows she had allegedly wronged. One person even implied that the robe star was suffering from narcissistic personality disorder by listing symptoms of the condition, which included an inflated sense of self-importance and excessive need for admiration, disregard for others' feelings, an inability to handle any criticism, and a sense of entitlement. Jayne has shared several steamy photos in recent days, including an image highlighting her pert derriere that was shared on Monday. She leaned against a stone railing while showing off her black Louboutins and wearing a skimpy blue bustier. An earlier image from Friday appeared to show her nude while taking a bath. In November, she filed for divorce from her husband Tom Girardi, 82, but shortly afterward the two were sued by the family of victims of the Lion Air Flight 610 crash, who accused them of embezzling funds intended for the families. The lawsuit alleged that their divorce was merely a sham to help protect their assets. Last month, the trustee handling the bankruptcy case for Girardi's law firm sued Jayne for $25 million, claiming that she had spent around that amount in funds given to her by her husband from the firm's coffers. She attempts to create a distinction between handing her money directly versus paying all of her bills directly, the suit said, according to page 6. The distinction, like her prior motion for reconsideration, is meritless. Any payments made for her benefit are her responsibility. The trustee also claimed that she had feigned willful blindness and was aware of where the money came from. Jayne's attorneys downplayed the accusations in a statement to the publication. Unfortunately, the amended complaint is another example of the trustee and her counsel jumping to conclusions without a full investigation, and bullying and blaming Erika for actions taken by Girardi case for which Erika does not have legal liability, they said, claiming that the trustee was overreaching. Erika will defend the case, and we will seek sanctions and all appropriate remedies for the claims brought in bad faith and without any legal merit. DailyMail.com exclusively revealed that Girardi had taken up residence in a senior living home in Burbank, California, last month amid reports he had been diagnosed with dementia and late-onset Alzheimer's disease earlier this year. The Belmont Village Senior Living Facility in Southern California costs more than $5,000 per month for a private suite and boasts chef-prepared dining with 24 daily choices of meals and staff that are on duty at all hours of the day. Citing his major neurocognitive disorder, Girardi's brother Robert recently instituted a conservatorship for him. Last month, Jayne shared her opinions about her ex-husband's ongoing legal troubles. "I think what has happened to Tom here is that he's not mentally capable, and he's in sole control of his firm," she said. "And I think that it got away from him. I think that we're dealing with a man who is, at a diminished capacity in control, and not doing the right thing. Because if he stole the money, he'd like to know where it is. You know, that's the truth."